Well, break the walls down. It's the big show. And Jericho, and no one got you. Come on, let's break the walls down. Bulldoze about to rock on what you want. Baby, you know you're Judas and I'm your priest. Baby, what I got is not from the least. Bring it to the stage and the rage of the beast. It's the big show. It's a big man show tonight.
What's going on, wrestling fans? This is your boy, Mr. Team, bringing Mr. Super Crazy, the Black and Bama Fat Man from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 5'3", you don't need to know my zip code. Anyway, I got my boy, Mr. Maurice, on the line right now.
Yeah.
Where is he
Yeah,
at?
let's go to Chris. Let's go to. Can I get that intro one more time? Just because it had. I'm sorry, I'm like the last one because I never know what my co-host is going to say.
All right, fine. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is your boy, Mr. Team Bring It, Mr. Fat Man from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 532. You don't need to know the zip code. Was that better?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
That is why he is the man of this show, folks.
Woo! No, I'm just playing. Anyway, so tonight this is another edition of WCC Breakdown, where pretty much the show is about the fans. It's about y'all. You know, y'all can talk about wherever the fuck y'all want to on this show. I don't really care. This is our weekend show. We pretty much are. We just want to just tell y'all what we feel about, today's wrestling, past wrestling, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess I'll kick it off. This is what's been pissing me off for like the last few years and what's really pissing me off now. And that's just one person, Linda McMahon. Her and her damn campaign. I mean, really. Now, if she sold me, I don't know, treats or some shit, you know what I'm saying, vote for me and, I'll give you a treat, hell, I might do it. I'm dead serious. Bitch, give me something. Give me something. Because to be honest with you, I don't want to vote for her. I can't vote for her because I'm not in Connecticut, so that's kudos for me. But no, honestly, that's why the WWE is really fucked up now, because like I said, everything, I don't care what anybody say, this whole entire shit with the WWE being PG is all around Linda. It's been like that from day one. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, a lot of fans say that that's not the truth. Are you serious? Let's kind of break this down a little bit. What has the WWE been doing? Have been cutting down, like recently. They took down the edgy material from media sites like YouTube and Twitter, even on the WWE page. Anything that has anything concerning the Attitude Era, which I like to go back in time and watch. They took some of that shit off. And I told my friend this the other day. I said, you can't run away from your past. You can't. Your past is what made you. And for you to start taking shit down because it might make Linda look bad, I think that it's just fucking bogus. And I'm just really appalled by that, because that's the only thing that's keeping me from leaving the WWE, from not watching it at all, is the Attitude Era. I love going back and just watching the shit that I grew up on. And now they just starting to take shit away. I'm just like, what the fuck? But that's what politics does for you. So it just kind of corrupts your mind and shit. It doesn't matter what the repercussion is. That's what's fucked up. Maurice, what you think?
Yeah. Plus, you know what else doesn't help it? is that when you have so many deaths within the last decade or so that, yeah, specifically
Welcome on the show.
one in particular, and especially one person in particular, namely one Christopher Michael Benoit.
Which we're not supposed to say his name.
Yeah, Chris Benoit killed his kids with a pillow. Don't talk about Chris Benoit like that. He's a legend.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing, though. That's the one thing that they feel is going to be like their one. That's going to be their one dagger too, because it's like they have to erase Benoit. Well, they feel like they have to erase Benoit.
Why do they have to erase him?
For us. No, for me, yeah, because like as Chris has been bringing up, it's all this campaign.
Can anyone hear me?
They're using it.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I hear you.
All right. Well, look. Let me break it down for you. Chris Benoit, one of the best world heavyweight champions. You're going to discredit him just because he killed his kids, and you're going to give Eddie Guerrero a fucking medal because his heart blew up? I think that's kind of shady, if you ask me. Now, when you break it down realistically about who's the best and who can do everything, Benoit had such an amazing arsenal compared to like anybody, like Eddie Guerrero, etc. People still use a crossface today. Of course, it's not a crippler, but still, you can't discredit a man just because he killed his wife and retarded son.
Well, I mean, they say that they have evidence toward that, but I just think that the WWE just jumps on the bandwagon, a little bit too soon. I still feel that, we don't even know what happened in that house, but they say that Chris Benoit killed his kid and killed his wife, and that's the only thing we can go on. But to erase him from history, I think it's kind of like going a little bit overboard.
It's kind of like erasing the WWF logo from everything, but then bringing it back. Eventually, they're going to bring it back, and they're going to get over the fact that he killed his wife and kids.
Right.
Ironically enough, they keep going back on what they already started. Am I right?
What do you mean? What part, though?
That they're going to go back and get over the fact that he killed his wife and kid, and be like, all right, well, let's give him some props. Like, put him in a DVD. Don't feature him as something crazy, but, I mean, just feature him as what he was.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody know Chris Benoit as the wrestler. Everybody don't know, Chris Benoit as the killer, quote unquote. That's the controversial part, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just care about, the Chris Benoit, the wrestler. But to try to mix the two, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Chris Benoit was a killer, so we're just going to erase him from history. You know what I'm saying? I think that part is just kind of bogus.
What about Owen Hart? Does he count too?
That's another thing. I think they push Owen Hart away from history. Can we name like one time where we have actually seen Owen Hart brought up in a DVD or like?
He was in that Falls Count Anywhere one that recently came out.
The which one?
The Falls Count Anywhere, where it was Austin versus Hart. Falls Count Anywhere, and Austin beat up Hart in the ambulance.
Oh yeah, when he beat up Brett, and then Owen and Davey Boy came to the rescue for Brett.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We talk about it much, huh?
Yeah, but here's the difference between Benoit and Owen. Was that Owen's death it's accidental. The only reason Owen doesn't get mentioned is because his widow is still carrying on a lawsuit against WWE for some oddball reason.
Oh, really?
Exactly. Yeah. That's why they can't put Owen in anything because of Martha's lawsuits.
Yeah, it's yeah,
remember that night in Kansas City when Natalya was wearing an Owen Hart pin? I guarantee you, had Martha not had those, they can't even show that Owen Hart pin Natalya was wearing in Kansas City, let alone putting him in any DVDs and stuff because of Martha keeping the rights to his likeness and not letting WWE put him in anything.
Now hold on now. I can't completely say that because apparently they did have him in that Heart and Soul one. The last one that
why don't they have like a DVD, you know, with Owen Hart by himself?
All right.
Or is it because part of the lawsuit?
Right. That may be part. Now that may be where the real part of the lawsuit is like having Owen one by himself.
Interesting. That's very interesting. But I think, like I said, I think things are going to get a little bit more worse, you know, before things get better. I keep saying that, and you know, I don't really care about the PG era. I really don't care for that. You know, it's just don't try to fuck me. I mean, really, don't try to fuck over me. Don't try to make it seem like, oh, we're doing this because we want to change or whatever, and then underneath it all, you're doing this shit because of politic reasons. And that's what a lot of wrestling fans is really pissed off at the WWE, because they feel that all this change is not legit. All this shit is all about one person. You know what I'm saying? About somebody furthering somebody's, you know, politic career. You know, and it just gets to a point where it just gets sickening. It really does. You know?
Yeah. Then again, Chris, when has anything in WWE has it involved politics at some point or another?
That is true.
I mean, it always have. Don't get me wrong, it always have. But they're going to extreme levels to make sure Linda gets in office. Honestly. And
it may still not work anyway, considering Connecticut is a Democrat-heavy state. Is that right?
You say a heavy. What do you get again?
Connecticut is a Democrat-heavy state. From
what I heard, yes.
I think so. Yeah.
And then on top of that, when you put in wrestling fans into the mix, oh yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you this: if the WWE was like rated 14, probably, you know, if the fans was satisfied, well, then again, wrestling fans are never satisfied. I can honestly say present on that one. You know what I'm saying? I think she'll have a better chance, but because, you know, people know, and wrestling fans are not stupid. Well, some of them are, but not all. You know, knows that the WWE is on some games. They really are. And it'll be a shame it wouldn't be a shame in my eyes. I wouldn't shed no tears if Linda lost. I wouldn't. I would just say, oh, too bad for the bitch. Sorry.
Don't.
I'm dead serious. I'll be sitting there. I'll be like, man, please. On November 6th, November 6th, 2012, I will be laughing if the bitch lose.
Damn.
I'm dead serious. I would laugh.
Yeah, I think a couple of people will probably be joining you in that laughter, because it's
like, this is your second attempt and you still lost.
Here's another thing and Jim Cornette talked about it. He wouldn't even talk about the wrestling side of it, just about why Linda would even want to get. And Linda's wanted to get into politics for a long time, but Jim Cornette brought this up especially. For what reason does she want to get into it, except maybe just for a power grab or stuff like that?
Power grab.
Now we can't really. I can't really say what her reason is for wanting to go in, but at the same time, you gotta. I mean, what political experience does she have? I'm not even bringing in the wrestling side of it. I'm just wondering, for what reasons would she even want to get into politics anyway, besides maybe a power grab?
Has she ever dealt with politics before?
She's wanted to be in politics for a long time, but I don't know how much she's dealt in them. And that's another thing to think about.
And yeah, because I think I know when they always had stack down their vote or whatever, but I've seen Stephanie and Shane more involved than I've seen Linda involved, like when it came to politics and stuff like that. And I mean politics, not like wrestling politics.
Well, there's a few wrestlers that have been in politics, and
Oh yeah, well we know
have got
Jesse's
somewhere with it.
basically.
Well, yeah, Jesse is the main one that sticks out in my mind. Is it because the following that she has of her? I mean, what is it that's blocking her for real, though? That's what I want to know. Because I was in Minnesota when Jesse went for, governor or whatnot. Yeah, I voted for him. But I'm just saying, he had a lot of stuff, even with his commercials and stuff that he was saying that made, it made a hell of a lot of sense to me. And I was like, and I think that's why he did so well in Minnesota.
But it seems like Linda been on the defense ever since, you know what I'm saying, she been on honestly, she really been on defense. I've been following, her run or whatever, her campaign run, and it's like her opponent, I don't know who the opponent is, I forgot what his name was, just keeps attacking the WWE, and when you see that, it's like you can tell every week. You know what I'm saying? Shit is getting cut down. Who in the fuck said Blank's ass on pay-per-views? I mean, really, bro. I mean, this is a pay-per-view. I'm getting paid to pay. I'm getting paid. Or no, you're getting paid to say whatever the fuck you want on pay-per-views. Pay-per-views, come on. Not everybody watches pay-per-views. Not everybody. Yeah. So I'm like, if this was national, well, it's still national television. But you gonna blank the word ass on the pay-per-view? That's what got me.
I figured the pay-per-view would be more, should I say, extreme?
I'm about to say, I could understand if you was like on a replay show, but on like on pay-per-view, I kind of gotta agree with that one because it's like,
they going too far. They going too far with the censoring. You know, when John Cena said bitch, when it was blanked out, and then when he said ass, and then that's when they start changing shit up, talking about we're gonna remove this, we're gonna remove that. You know, and that's not kid right. And then here comes Saturday morning Slam with Power Rangers and shit. I was like, oh, I'm so done.
Here's another thing, like with all the crap that and Chris, I think you were thinking of his name was Chris Shays, who kept bringing up the stuff with Linda. I mean, like, and during, and like, even like when people from her own party are going against her, they bring that shit up.
I mean, what she expect?
You come in party, bring that crap up against her. How bad does that sound?
That's not good. I mean, they still say co-founder of the WWE. You still got that linchpin, no matter how much you want to erase history from the WWE. People are still going to see that shit. I still see that shit. You were like all fucked up. You were drugged up and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, before WrestleMania 17. Yeah, I mean, everybody remember that shit. The shit was hilarious. Matter of fact, that's when I really liked Linda. Because I'm just like, man, she kicked him in the nuts. Okay,
and causing Vince McMahon testicular homicide.
Oh, yeah, I got to take a call. Keep going.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
And that is Linda for you. But I do got to ask y'all something. Now, I had a really, really long debate on this one because we all know that there are certain things where it's like, okay, this would add to the era started, this would have added to the era started, whatever. Let me ask y'all, to what moment do y'all say the Attitude Era started for you?
Go ahead.
That's a good question.
Well, what happened?
Yeah.
What moment exactly did the Attitude Era start?
In your opinion?
1998.
98?
No, I take that back. No, yeah. The Attitude officially started in 1998 when Austin won that belt. That's when it really kicked off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Night he won that belt, that's when the Attitude Era kicked off, because that was the reintroduction of DX.
I'm going to go back even further. A matter of fact, and today's date, it made me think of this incident.
Austin
How about the Stunner in the Garden? Yeah. Yeah, because Austin stuns McMahon in the Garden.
Another thing about that is that's what started the whole thing, if you remember, between Austin and McMahon, and brought McMahon's evil heel character into the mix for the first time after that.
I thought that was just like pretty much, just a preview, not the official start.
Yeah. Well, depending on who you ask, they might think it's the official start, depending on who you ask. But another thing about that is, because if for anybody that has the Monday Night Raw DVD, what was it, 15th or 20th anniversary of the Raw DVD? Can't remember. Like I think like Austin was like injured or something, and like Vince didn't want him competing or stuff like that, and then Austin got pissed and stunned him and stuff like that. I think you guys remember it.
Yeah, it was right after Ground Zero. Yep.
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, but I think there was like a reason because between that or Brett actually laying his hands on him like a few months, like the week before WrestleMania. Remember, at that point in time, nobody had ever laid their hands physically on Vince McMahon on television.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, everybody else started following suit. Bret Hart pushed him on the floor, talking about this is bullshit and, and tough ass or some shit he said.
Yeah.
I don't know. But this shit was crazy.
And then, of course, like, you also have your people who might have even said it, like, and I actually brought this up Wednesday on my show, like, if anybody remembers the Pillman got a gun incident.
Yes, I do.
Austin tried to break it to his house.
That was one of the most controversial moments in the WWE. As a matter of fact, they was talking about putting the show off the air because of that shit. A lot of people were uncomfortable, with that.
I was kind of uncomfortable with that too. I'm like, dang man, it's one thing to get real, but this is wow.
And here's the funny thing: is like now when I look back at it and I see the video, I was like, wow, that must have been one hell of a worked up, like, have that whole thing organized, and it was just like, wow, they sent the entire nation for a loop on that one because
it's the unpredictability. Because whoever thought that back then they was gonna have a gun, in the middle of a storyline and shit. I thought that shit was real.
I did too, man.
What gun are y'all talking about?
No, let's talk about Brian Pillman, his controversial moment with that gun when he was pointing against Stone Cold when he came in the house.
Stone Cold broke into his house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought y'all talking about when Stone Cold put that gun out on Vince McMahon.
No,
that fake one where Vince pissed himself in the middle of the ring, and it's like, good thing he's wearing dark pants. Talking about that.
Hell no.
I said,
like they said, thank goodness he was wearing dark pants.
Did he actually piss in his pants?
I don't know. We probably could have been able to tell the same.
It's like one of them. No,
it looks
like one of those, like,
probably had a Wizardator.
Yeah, it's like one of those little water things.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you say Wizardator?
Okay, so how in the hell are you squaring your pants and you down on your knees? I don't get that shit.
I mean, you down on your knees, man, somebody's got a gun to your head.
Okay, so how are you squirting though?
He wasn't squirting. He just pooped on himself.
I was
Okay.
making fun of him.
I forget how they do it, but there's a trick that you actually have to concede. Because if you remember, when it went off, they shot Vince from the chest up, so we really didn't see him squirt. But it was like, you like hide you hide a little device in your pants, and there's like, when the camera's not shooting at you like below your waist, that's how you fire off and like make it look like you pissed your pants.
What if he really just let loose on himself?
Wow, y'all make it seem like it's masturbation or some shit. Oh my god.
Not me.
You talking about, I mean, what happened if it was, if the camera wasn't looking? I mean, what happened if you just let loose on themselves? That's shit hilarious.
Man, talk about taking a piss, huh?
Hilarious, bro.
That was too easy.
You're right. That was, the fire gates of hell just let loose. But no, what about the rumors that's been thrown around about Beth Phoenix retiring in October?
I can understand that one.
I don't blame her. Ain't nothing going on in the WWE Diva division anyway.
Like, she's not getting used basically at all. She just lost a loved one in her family. And think about what she's done since she's been there. She's a 3-time women's champion and a 2-time, if I'm not mistaken, a 2-time Divas champion. That woman has. She's absolutely very strong, and she's very skilled in that ring as well. It wasn't just her power; like, she can combine that with technical wrestling as well. And I said this on the Facebook page. I'm going to be sad to see her go, but I said it like this: there comes a time when even a phoenix can't fly forever, and maybe this phoenix is looking to settle down.
I actually like that analogy, though. But truth be told, though, you know what? Let's be real, though. Should we really be surprised? Because most women don't really have long careers, like full time.
Like China.
Because let's face it, like, once a woman hits a certain age in wrestling, she's automatically thinking about shutting down, because you got to think, she hasn't had a kid yet, so obviously that's starting to play into our mind a little bit. And and like I called it before, just wait. Beth's pretty much had a full career. She's accomplished all that she can by being a 5-time champion in the Divas division. So,
And here's another accomplishment to add as well. Didn't mean to cut you off, but I was going to add this.
With China, going to the porn industry. No.
And here's another thing for Beth: the second woman to ever enter the Royal Rumble, and if you remember, she eliminated Khali. So, that you consider that accomplishment as well.
True.
Well, Beth has certainly done a lot. She's done quite a bit in her years there. And,
True.
I'm gonna miss seeing the glam. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I know, but I know one thing she would have liked to eliminate from her record, perhaps, losing to Maria Menounos 3 straight appearances.
What happened to Maria?
Man, I think she went to Indy, didn't she?
Nah, not that Maria. I was talking about the extra host, not
that Maria Menounos. I don't even like saying her.
Oh man, what happened to a lot of these? Where Candice Michelle at? What happened to her too? She was from Milwaukee too. What happened to her?
I guess she just.
Didn't she go back to GoGoDaddy.com or some shit?
No. Oh no, they dropped her after remember they dropped her after she started having kids.
And the fact that she was starting to get injury prone too.
Oh, she got kids. Okay.
She broke her neck.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. Whatever happened to Ashley?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe she just left. I'm not sure.
How come I notice every time a diva goes on to a reality show, then she starts becoming irrelevant?
Well, who became irrelevant?
Well, he just brought one up now, Ashley. Because
she was irrelevant when she was in the WWE.
After she gave out her phone number on TV, of course.
Wait, she gave out her phone number?
Yeah, man. Actually, I missed that damn episode. I was like, damn. Yeah, because that's how she won her Diva Search that year.
Damn.
What? She literally gave out her phone number.
Yeah,
she did. But then WWE eventually told her to stop that, obviously.
Yeah.
To change her number?
Yep.
She did make the cover of Playboy, though.
So. Wow. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, I didn't either. Like I said, that was actually one of the. Yeah, I actually missed it. I was like, what? She gave out her phone. Yeah, I was like, and then she actually admitted, yeah, it was her real one. I was like, I almost was like, where's Ron Simmons when I need him? Because I need a damn right now.
If only we could play the Ron Simmons video right now while we're chatting.
Right, just damn.
Just add sound effects.
Now, what about there was another one I was gonna bring up. Just looking. Now, the WWE is considering bringing back the Nexus.
Oh, I heard about this. I was like, way to go, guys. Remember you screwed that angle up not once, not twice, but 3 times?
But do you think it might work?
No, it doesn't. Barrett, not with Barrett in there. Barrett does not need to. Barrett is past the group thing. He's on his own. He just freaking came back from a dislocated shoulder. He's just getting back to the start of things. He's going for the World Heavyweight title eventually. And you're going to saddle him once again? I thought we were past this.
Wow,
There's a reason that the group broke up. You guys freaking dropped the ball with them, and now you're going to just bring back bad memories?
They need to.
If you really want a new group, come up with something new. Instead of bringing
each other.
All right, let's say they do bring Nexus back. Who would you put in it?
Everybody, because they all need each other. Ain't none of them doing nothing relevant.
Really? Because, look at that. Well, I'll take that back. The only one that's really doing something that really became successful was Daniel Bryan. And that was no, I wouldn't say Ryback, because Ryback is still having problems, and we're going to talk about his ass in a minute. No,
what I mean by that is, he's winning matches and stuff, but I agree with you.
I really don't consider Daniel Bryan's part of Nexus, but they kicked him out so fast, you can't really, consider him part of it. He was on his end. The second week they were on, where they was bashing people, they kicked him out. So,
and then he eventually joined Team WWE at SummerSlam.
Yeah, so it's man, he really don't matter. I don't know his part of Nexus.
What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
Hey.
What's going on?
Now, headed to work.
So, do you think, at one point, do you think it will be a good time to bring them back? If not,
what are they doing? What is Wade Barrett doing? What is Gabriel doing? What is Heath Slater doing? What is Tonga doing?
Heath Slater is
players.
if you think about it, Heath Slater and how they made a group this Friday with Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre, that might be a group right there of mid-cards who's had enough of not having the spotlight, so you might see how that goes. Wade Barrett, he's in the title hunt, up and coming. Justin Gabriel, he's just Justin Gabriel, and that's about it. Darren Young's still green as shit to even put him in the group again. Seriously, you put him back in the next group. They already made fun of him for being the one that loses every single time, first off the bat, that's 30 seconds. They already made fun of him, so you don't want to put him back in the group. Everyone has their own agendas right now. It'd be ridiculous to even try to put them back in mid-form. If you did that, then you got to scrap a whole year.
Ain't none of them doing nothing relevant. They need to get back together. Ain't none of them doing nothing
relevant. I understand that, but if you did that means you got to scrap a whole year worth of storylines for everything one of them. If you have storylines for them, and then regroup them back into a group.
I don't see nothing relevant. I don't see nothing.
How long can they last before they break up again? That's another
thing. Where they gonna do something relevant anyway. The Primetime players ain't gonna.
But you know what? What really bothers me is going back to Linda. Linda is basically a blockage from the WWE.
Well, no, it's a blockage.
Well,
she's a blockage until she loses again, and then it'll be vamped up again until she loses. I mean, everybody's on watch right now, holding their P's and Q's until she either wins or either loses.
All I'm saying is, Vince McMahon owns the company. She shouldn't have shit to do with it anyway. She's just his wife. She want to.
Okay. She owns half of the company. Regardless or not, Linda's still in the company. I don't care what no one says. Her ass is still in the company.
She's still the CEO.
Well, who in their right mind would vote for her for senator anyway? Like,
rich people.
It don't even matter. Still, if I was rich, I still wouldn't vote for her. Like I would pull up some of her old videos. Like, bitch, why you're not? No, whoa, you're not senator material.
I mean,
she really isn't.
Hey, they're spending their own money to let her do it. So hey, I don't give a damn if she wants to do it. Let her spend her own damn money. It's not my money going for it.
Exactly what I
but she's spending Vince's money too.
Okay,
$500 million lost in stock.
That's their money. Let them spend their money the way they want to. Seriously though. Hey, if you had the money to to be a campaign to go for president, would you do it? If you had enough money to do it?
No. If I know that it's for a lost cause, no, I'm not going to do that. This bitch is. She's spending millions and millions of dollars on this stupid whack-ass campaign. And she don't even know what the fuck to do about. She don't even know what it takes to be a senator. She said, "Oh, I got money."
Yeah,
she's trying to buy a Senate seat.
That's all you need to be a senator is money. I'm serious. Money pays for everything in the world.
That's all you really do.
That's the problem.
Seriously,
isn't that
money
the
pays
problem?
for everything in the world.
You just keep it true.
What problems do they have in Connecticut? What problems do they have in Connecticut, really?
Connecticut is a rich state.
Like
what
I said,
problems
what
do
problems
they have?
What problems do they have in Connecticut right now?
And it's small as fuck. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't vote for it. Be honest with you, I wouldn't vote for it. They get so bad, like they got talked bad because all the mid-cards are airing their shit out, and you got AEW airing shit out about Linda McMahon and all this shit. And, that's listening for them. All they have is money. They have no structure, no nothing on what they're going to do. And until Linda McMahon actually steps down from this shit, nothing good is going to happen.
I feel like this, man. This bitch was on TV getting stunned like 5 years ago.
Let me ask you, Chris, let me ask you a legitimate question, and I'm being honest right now, okay? Mm-hmm. You know how the whole WWE is structured right now behind the whole CM Punk, and John Cena thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I actually, in my opinion, I actually think that they need to stop that and actually just focus on Dolph Ziggler.
They're not. That's the sad part.
I know they're not, and that's sad. I'd rather have a whole story about Dolph Ziggler than hearing about John Cena facing The Rock at Royal Rumble or CM Punk facing The Rock at Royal Rumble.
It's all about bro. When at the end of the day, it may sound good, it might sound catchy, hell, it might even sound peachy. But at the end of the day, it's all about who creates cash.
I understand that.
Doesn't Ziggler create cash though? Look at the reactions he gets.
Doesn't matter. But can't Dolph Ziggler put some butts in the seat?
Because of Vicky Guerrero. That's the only reason why he put it right now. If Dolph Ziggler was by himself right now, without Vicky Guerrero, he wouldn't even have as much as he does right now. I like Dolph Ziggler. Trust me, I like him, but he needs a mouthpiece, and that's why Vicky's there. Without that mouthpiece, Dolph Ziggler is another person.
Yes, he'll be irrelevant like the rest of them. And
it's true. I mean, Vicky goes out there first, grabs everybody's attention, and then introduces Dolph Ziggler. If Dolph Ziggler was by himself, he should the channel.
Well, they in the same spot they was in a year ago. CM Punk and John Cena is the main storyline. That shit is lame as fuck.
It's like
nothing changed, really.
It's not going to change. I mean, because they think right now they think right now that that they can't push a company without having John Cena and CM Punk have the main focus. They're scared to jump. That's why they're scared to make Randy Orton a heel, because they want to keep that. They're scared to make Randy Orton a heel again, which I would love to see him as a heel.
I would.
Well, like if you already have Cena's the top, but since Sheamus has been the world heavyweight champion, he's technically been the top guy on SmackDown anyway. What harm is there in doing it?
But you know what? Speaking of that, I'm glad y'all brought that up. Sheamus is having a hard-ass time as being the top face of SmackDown.
He's still great as shit. I'm sorry. Sheamus is still great. I'm sorry. He's been there for 2-3 damn years. He's still great to me.
Man, to me, Sheamus doing a good job, but SmackDown they need to let Randy Orton go heel. Like they
need to let Randy Orton go heel.
And here's another thing.
They don't want him to go heel because Randy Orton is very unpredictable.
Well, then who else can they really have in face besides Del Rio? Because you can't have Ziggler do it because Ziggler's got his briefcase.
I didn't like him because he was a face. I liked him because he was
go heel again, please.
Hold on, too many voices here.
I liked him because he was a legend killer. He was kicking people in the head. You know what I'm saying? He was part of Evolution. You know what I'm saying? He was a heel. I like that about him. When he's faces,
and here's another reason why I think they can let him go heel. Other than Alberto Del Rio, what other heels on SmackDown right now are at the level to where they could face Sheamus, to where they could face him inside the cell? Because Del Rio's already had his 3 shots. You can't give it to Ziggler because of his briefcase. So I say let Orton become heel. I agree with you guys. For who else do you have besides Del Rio as a heel at the level where he can be in a long time feud with Sheamus?
They could push Cody Rhodes.
They could.
They're scared. They're scared because he won't create cash.
I think too. They're scared too. But right now, at this point,
they're always
could do it with Rhodes, but right now,
here's the whole thing. Here's another thing I got to look at. Who really besides? Well, y'all want to go on the heel route? Technically, who else besides Sheamus and Orton can you really push on SmackDown as a face?
Yes, you can.
That's another point.
Both ways.
I mean, but if you get to push all these mid-card heels, you can still keep both of them as a face as long as they keep facing different.
Right.
And I agree with you, but at the same time, they're scared to. That's the problem.
WWE's always been scared to actually push the envelope to do bigger things. That's why they have John Cena as a safety net and CM Punk as a safety net.
And
well, you know what? The WWE needs to go back. They need to go back to basics. They need to go back to see what made them successful in the first place. They need to go back and read history again on how they beat WCW. They went in the talent pool.
Here's the problem with what made them successful. And Chris, if you're going to say the Attitude Era, I will say this point. Say they do bring back the Attitude Era. Considering the creative team that we have right now, would the Attitude Era really make anything better considering the creative team we have right now?
No. But God knows I'm bringing Attitude. The Attitude Era would never come back. All you need right now, honestly,
exactly. I'm trying to say it's never come back, and I wouldn't want it to come back. Not with this current creative team.
No. The Attitude Era was never supposed to happen anyways. It was not even supposed to happen. This is a flash in the pan to happen. What you need to do is, honestly, just do mini storylines with mid-cards. You don't need titles back. You don't need the European title back. Cruiserweight title back. You don't. Just make many damn storylines.
Title back or something, man.
No. The European title was merged with the Intercontinental title. Why would you bring back a title that you merged with another one?
You don't need to bring titles back. You have 3 hours. You have 3 hours that you can bring in mid-cards, and so everyone can see their talents. Instead of drawing out damn promos and stupid-ass shit, you can have
all this Twitter crap. All this Twitter stuff.
You can have many storylines. Doesn't really matter how big they are. Shit. If you want to, you can have Zack Ryder versus Heath Slater for an internet championship if you want to, because they've been beating about Twitter. You can have that if you want to, just for a little bit. I mean, they're talking about it on TV. Nothing happened but a damn match. They're still beefing on Twitter.
But here's something else that I didn't mean. You know what? Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off because I'm sorry.
You're good.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
What I was going to say is this, and here's the argument against a lot of these mid-card guys. They don't get much of a reaction, so to speak.
Because no one knows them. No one knows enough to give them a reaction. They're not over with the fans.
Which is the point I agree with you with. And here's another thing that management tends to do a lot. They tend to try to expect someone to get a huge reaction like Hogan or The Rock instantly without much time, but then they act surprised when they don't get that reaction yet, and then they don't give them the time to build on it. That's another problem that they have.
Well, Liz, I watched Slam for the first time today in my life, and William Regal was on there. He did not get that much of a pop. It is William Regal. No one knows who the hell William Regal is anymore.
Wow. Because
they put him down the toilet so much. They've treated him like crap.
And it's true, but it's sad that William Regal is one of the most feared wrestlers still today.
He's forgotten more. He's forgotten more about wrestling than most of the current superstars, in my opinion, even learned.
All they're trying to do is focus on kids, which is really getting on my nerves because you try to focus on kids. That's why you have, to be honest right now, Rey Mysterio gets on my nerves. Why is Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio is there for pointless reasons. Only because he's a Mexican and he has a mask. That's the only reason why. Other than that, I can't stand
Isn't that Sin Cara's job?
Sin Cara is
either. That's
the reason so many wrestlers are going to TNA.
Of course. Because the WWE is boring, bro.
But here's the problem with TNA. They keep cost-cutting. So I've been one of the biggest supporters of TNA on WCC, but I got to say, remember the whole cost-cutting thing with Dixie's parents?
Yeah.
Trying to see what points they're going there either.
See, I was going to say that too.
Why do you think most of the current knockouts have left? Because they haven't gotten any ring time, and there's just...
Well, I mean, the best fans are going to retire. I mean, then you go over to TNA and you release actually one of your best divas. I'm surprised you hadn't, released Terry yet or damn Mickey James yet either, but shit, both sides of wrestling is going down. I actually like TNA now because they're actually wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been watching TNA more than I've been watching WWE more, and the whole Aces and Aces thing, that's actually a good thing.
It just depends on how they do this, because a lot of people have said that they've kind of been going a bit too long with it, depending on.
Put it like this, put it like this with the whole Aces and Aces thing. I mean, honestly, what's his name? Jeff Jarrett did I went to Hendersonville a couple of weeks ago, and he was doing a promotion for TNA down there with DirecTV. And one of the questions, because he was asking the question for fans, and one of the questions was, hey, have you heard about the Aces and Aces? Because the whole storyline is the fact that he got fired, so he's not with the company no more. And one of the questions were asked, are you Ace and Eights? And he said, stay tuned, you'll find out soon. So basically, he just went out there and said, hey, I'm Aces and Eights. He's the leader of Aces and Eights.
And who is that?
Jeff Jarrett.
Really?
It makes sense. Yes.
Actually, it would make a lot of sense if it was Jarrett.
It actually makes a lot of sense because if you think about it, they're doing a Hall of Fame, and Jeff Jarrett's not even going to be the first one in. He's going to be the first one in. You fire him from his own promotion, quote unquote.
Okay, question about that, man. Is Ace and Eights a part? Was that a part of the storyline, or did this come about because of that situation?
He's supposed to be part of the storyline because they had nothing to do for Jeff Jarrett, because King the King is actually done right now, so Jeff Jarrett has all the free time he wants right now.
Well, isn't he still down in Mexico, actually?
Yeah, he comes down to Mexico. But like I said, I heard he was doing an interview through Twitter, so I went down there. He was answering questions. One of my questions was, when are you going to, start wrestling again? He said he's still wrestling in Mexico, but he's doing a big thing up here for TNA. And then one guy said, well, hey, you heard about Ace and Ace? Are you involved? He's like, just stay tuned to TNA, and you'll find out. I'm like, basically, okay, so you're basically just going out of course. You're basically just saying, hey, you're with Aces and Ace. I'm like, okay, so, you couldn't say no or nothing. You're just going to blow it out there and say, hey, I'm part of Ace and Ace. Okay. Which is cool. That's no problem. It makes sense.
Then you have to ask, is that just promotional-wise, or is he really Aces and Ace?
He's really Ace. To be real, it makes perfect sense to make Jeff Jarrett the leader of Aces and Ace. I'm serious though. When's the last time we seen Jeff Jarrett in TNA?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while, and they fired him and put Hulk Hogan in charge, 60 as the president, and Sting in the middle of some crazy shit. And then you want to induct Sting, Christian, in the Hall of Fame, but you want to keep the founder out of the Hall of Fame first. He's not even. They're not even taking up Jeff Jarrett to even put in the Hall of Fame. So when he comes back, he's going to have peace saying, he's putting him all in the Hall of Fame. You kidding me out of my own damn company. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn this son bitch upside down. And that's basically what he's doing. Yes, they hired Luke Gallows, as some muscle. But if you think about it, though, Jeff Jarrett is leader of Ace and Ace. He said stay tuned to TNA. Like I said, he said stay tuned to find out. And I'm like, okay, so he's just basically spoiled the whole Ace and Ace thing by saying that you're the leader of it, which is cool. Got the problem.
I never even thought about him being in there until you just said that. Wow.
Like I said, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil it. But shit,
yeah.
Jeff Jarrett, if Jeff Jarrett's gonna spoil it, why can't I do it?
Right.
That's what gets me.
Who else could technically be behind it?
No. If you look at it, Jeff Jarrett grew back his hair.
Yeah.
He got Ace's feet. He has blonde hair. He grew his hair back.
Yeah.
He's one of the prime candidates, and another candidate that people talk about is Eric Bischoff.
Put it like this. Let me ask you a question. Oh, yeah, Bischoff, let me ask you a question real quick. And then this is controversial. I think it is. To me, honestly, I think Jeff Jarrett should be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why?
I agree.
I'm going to tell you why. No. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Jeff Jarrett, I don't know how many times he's WCW champion. He's like a 5-time WCW champion. He's a 4-time United States champion. He's a 3-time Intercontinental champion, a 2-time tag team champion. May I remind you that he actually integrated NWA in the Royal Rumble while he was the NWA champion with Jim Cornette. He was the first one to do that too. He has a whole track record of wrestling with WWE and WCW. Why not put his ass in just because you make your own company going against damn this and man?
I agree with you. I do.
It will never happen.
It will never happen.
It's something that they held against Dusty Rhodes when they inducted him.
Yeah, it would never happen.
It's a bunch of stuff that would never happen because
it would never happen, and the reason why that will never happen is because Vince is always holding grudges. That's why.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I know he holds grudges, but come on now, I think he has more potential than Koko Beware to be in the damn Hall of Fame.
Oh my God! Like how the that is a pure definition of coonery.
I was just going to people.
No, Chris, be honest with you. Jeff, listen, Two Coast Scorpio has a better chance to be in the Hall of Fame than Jeff Jarrett.
I still say, wow.
He does, and it's sad too. Jeff Jarrett has the credentials, all the credentials that you want for a champion to be in the Hall of Fame. Just because he didn't win the big title in WWE, he won every single title in WCW, and he actually held the United States Championship and WC Heavyweight Championship at the same time.
That may be true, but he's still not going to be in the Hall of Fame.
I was going to say, there's certain people that's in the Hall of Fame definitely in there.
Of course.
Jeff Jarrett in the Hall of Fame. That's funny.
Yeah, come on now. Mike Tyson.
Well, they're in the celebrity.
I mean, you know, to punch somebody out, punch Shawn Michaels. Now you're in the Hall of Fame. P.D. Rose for your tombstone. Really? Jesus.
I actually.
You know what? You know what? Drew Carey. Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that. Drew Carey, of all people, he deserved to get booed at WrestleMania 27. He deserved it.
WrestleMania 27 deserves to get booed.
No. I was there when Drew Carey got inducted. I booed his. Everybody booed his ass. All that he said was, I don't care if you can boo me. I make more money than all y'all.
No,
I shut my mouth.
I would have loved to have been there.
I would have loved to have been there too. I said, nigga, what did you do?
Hold on. Actually, you know what? I just thought of something. You know what would have made Drew Carey's Hall of Fame induction work?
What?
If Bob Barker would have show up and lay Drew Carey out with a chair once, I would have cracked that. Hey, I'm about to say, after seeing it,
no, because the kids are watching. The kids, the trees, the birds, you know, all the kids with the coloring books. That wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. Now, I'm sorry, but if they don't, I would tell you, after the way Bob Barker threw down and what is it, Happy Gilmore? Hey,
yeah, talk about Bobby Brown, bitch.
That's a movie.
Hey, let me ask you a question. When's Bob Barker going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame now?
Negative, never.
They're going to have to induct the Willow.
That should get a triple not on duty.
Yeah,
they got to show up on WWE programming more than like 3 times.
That's going to be next. That's going to be next. I swear it is. He's going to touch the Hall of Fame. I promise you he is. The price is right, bitch.
That's if he don't die first.
He's going to be in there. I promise you right now. Look. I promise you right now. What's his name? David Arquette will be in the Hall of Fame before Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, no.
None of them are.
Wow. If David Arquette gets into the Hall of Fame, I'll stop watching wrestling.
Did you say David Arquette?
Yeah, I said David Arquette. That's David Arquette. The only reason why David Arquette will be there, actually put it like this: Freddie Prinze Jr. will be in the Hall of Fame before Jeff Jarrett.
Wait, did you say okay? I want to make sure that we're saying the right person. You say David Arquette as in World Peace?
Yeah.
I'm saying no,
that's Ron Artest. You're thinking of David Arquette, former WCW champion.
The guy who will.
Oh, I'm about to say, I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, dude.
I'm talking David Arquette as in Ready to Rumble David Arquette, as in heavyweight champion David Arquette, former heavyweight champion David Arquette. Actually, matter of fact, Vince Russo will be here before Jeff Jarrett.
Dude, Vince Russo killed Owen Hart.
And you know what? I would not be mad if he was inducted to the Hall of Fame. I wouldn't be mad.
I won't get mad either. But I'm just saying, I'm naming people off that will be there before Jeff Jarrett. It's true, sir. People will be there before Jeff Jarrett. It's so damn sad.
You know what would probably be sad, though? If the Brooklyn Brawler would probably get in before.
Nigga, please shut up.
No, that's actually plausible. He actually did some back office shit. Like, he's actually not bad.
I got you.
That's funny, bro.
Barry Horowitz will get in before Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, wow.
Nigga, Leonardo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will get in before Jeff Jarrett. The fuck out of here, nigga.
Hand will get in before Jeff Jarrett.
Right.
Did you say Mae Young will get in there before Jeff Jarrett?
Yeah.
Who?
Mae Young Hand.
Mae Young, Mae Young Hand will get in the fucking Hall of Fame before Jeff Jarrett. And the bitch is not even, and it's not even believable shit. You know what I'm saying?
Little Jimmy was getting there before.
And Lil Jimmy is invisible. Shit.
That's
Just like
y'all so wrong,
just like Chris Benoit. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't go that far.
Hold on.
Look. Nancy Benoit will be in there. Even David will be in there before. Yeah, I went there before.
Nigga, Lil Kim will get up in there before Jeff Jarrett. Shit.
What's her name? No. What's her name? I'll say this right now. What's her name? The woman. Shit. Fucking Cameron from them Brothers Play will be there before Jeff Jarrett.
Hell no.
What's her drunk ass?
Nigga, Lil Scrappy will get in the Hall of Fame before Jeff Jarrett. And the nigga's a rapper.
Lil Wayne will get in there before Jeff Jarrett.
Hold on, wait a minute. Who else? What's my boy that got the RKO? Wayne Brady will get in before.
Wayne Brady.
Hell yeah.
Wait, did you say Wayne Brady?
Yeah, Wayne Brady gonna be in there soon, dog. He gonna be in there.
Hey, why not? After that RKO he took, he should get it.
He got a major RKO.
or did he take a spear? Because I'm trying to go cutting edge.
Tom Jones will be in there before Jeff Jarrett.
But all of these examples of who will get in the Hall of Fame before Jeff Jarrett, it's just basically it's coonery. That's all.
Shaquille O'Neal will be in there before Jeff Jarrett.
You know what? Money Mayweather will get in there before Jeff Jarrett.
That's a very plausible Hall of Fame candidate right there.
I agree. I'm serious. That motherfucker, he gonna get into the. You know what? I think they're gonna induct him at WrestleMania 30.
Hey, no, Chris.
Too soon.
Hey, Chris.
I know too soon, but you know the WWE they want. Money talks. Hell yeah, money talks.
I got you. Look. Hey, Chris. I got one that will kill everything. James E. Cornette will be there before Jeff Jarrett.
That's not even funny. That's actually legit.
I wouldn't even be mad at it because Jim Cornette is one of the best talkers in it was in that era. He was one of the best talkers and one of the best managers. So I wouldn't even get mad if he did. But
it's kind of funny you brought him up. I was just watching his YouTube video where he rants on the icons from back like '97. It's fucking awesome. He's like one of the best. He should be in the Hall of Fame. He's not contracted by anybody.
He's at the Ring of Honor, ain't he?
What'd you say?
I haven't watched Ring of Honor in like God knows how long.
That is funny, bro.
Brother Love will get in there before Jeff Jarrett with the 2-day contract.
Tragedy. But okay, so I forgot what I was going to ask y'all a question. Do y'all agree? No. Do y'all agree with is the WWE doing a good job with a 3-hour?
No, they're not. No, they're not, sir.
Okay. Let's go around the whole room. I've never seen this. You must be new. Is your name Susan, by the way? Because if your name is Sue, you know what?
Nah.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm on my parents' plan. My name's Jeff. I'm a friend of Reese's. I met him like at Buffalo Wild Wings watching WrestleMania like a year ago.
Oh, what's up, man?
Welcome to the Wild Wings.
Yeah,
welcome to the show. Go ahead.
I feel like now that Cena's gone down, Raw's going to get a little bit better because I feel like they're going to give Dolph Ziggler a title push finally. More talent's going to get in. There's going to be people that are in that mid-card level ready to get to that superstardom, and they're going to get that push because Cena's out of the way. So I think that's all a great thing. And I'm really liking what they're doing with the Daniel Bryan Kane thing. But the thing I disagree with is if they want Kane to be more human, why put the fucking mask back on him? You keep him as that psychopath, the bald-headed guy. I really enjoyed that. Like, if they want more human roles with him, take the mask off.
Really? At what point was there bringing him back the mask?
True.
And
yeah, 3 hours is a little much.
Mask because he felt more human.
I think.
Well, without the mask. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was like gonna say, like with the mask, I feel like that's monster Kane, the Kane that just demolishes shit and all that. And without the mask, he had like this like psychopathic killer intensity, and that I feel like with the anger management angle would be a lot more funnier.
All right, man. Doing good. You sure?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Hey,
my boo just coming through.
Anybody else?
How you doing, man? Yeah, hold on, Chris. Let me get a large cup, please. Large cup.
Nigga, would you stop with the McDonald's bullshit, please?
All right, look. Be real though. No, Raw is not doing good at 3 hours.
Okay, and why you think
horrible.
so? Why you think it's not doing good for 3 hours?
Well, with me, I'm all about moving. Seeing mid cars go up. I'm all about that. I understand John Cena's the face of the face of it. So when you have your last year you had your Money in the Bank. You had Daniel Bryan doing good, and now you're seeing Dolph Ziggler move up. But you see him, in the same boat he was before he had Money in the Bank. The whole 3 hour thing is you're having more promos about BS and more commercials about BS when you should be cutting down the commercials and actually having more of your stars come out. So when the John Cena and CM Punk go away, you can have your mid cards and everyone will actually know who they are instead of seeing the same Zack Ryder or seeing the Heath Slaters. You need to see Justin Gabriel, and you need to cut NXT out of the whole picture.
Yeah,
I can't believe they're still doing it. And I believe you should have the NXT on Raw, like give them 1 hour or at least 30 minutes to show what they have, so we know who they are. Because NXT is sold on the internet, and no one goes to WWE.com and sees NXT
Hell
unless
no.
you're.
You think my black ass gonna go on WWEshop.com or whatever and see that bullshit? No, I don't think so.
I mean, you hear what I'm saying, don't you? At least, but right now, and one more thing about this damn tout thing, get rid of that tout shit too.
Man, that tout shit does not work whatsoever, bro.
That tout shit is annoying as fuck. If you want people to, if you want to reach out to us, reach out to us. Don't reach out there some fucking bullshit tout. If you want to reach out to us, do some fucking sweet things like you did back in the day with the Royal Rumble. Like Survivor Series, Superstar, sweet thing like that. Do shit like that. Don't try to, compete with the media and all that shit. Because if you do, you're going to lose your fans like that. The whole tout shit is bullshit. NXT, I don't know why they're doing that still. Put them on Raw. You have Dusty Rhodes as your GM. Come on now, really? Be real with me. You have Seth Rollins who should be on Raw anyways, but you have to compete with some petty ass bullshit on NXT. Put him where he needs to be. Put stars where they need to be. Don't put them down in the D shit list, and then having them come up slowly and then being jobbers for Ryback.
Mhm.
But here's the problem.
That's all I'm saying.
I like Ryback. He's growing on me.
What's wrong with Ryback? Why is it like
Ryback is the white Ahmed Johnson?
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm going that far.
I wouldn't go that far. See, the thing is, Ahmed Johnson, he actually knew how to work the ring. The only thing that was a negative plus for him was the politics in the back. And and you already know when one of them was Shawn Michaels. Because Shawn Michaels, killed his career right there. Can you not do a whole bunch of high-flying moves or whatever? I'm like, wow, okay, really? That's what we on? You don't want no black man? You don't want no black man flying in the air and some shit? I mean,
What gets me about Ryback is the fact that they're pushing him too fast. I understand that he's been jobbing people, but don't give him an internet shot like right off the bat. Don't do that. At least give us competition. You can't just let him feud with Jinder Mahal for a SmackDown show and then let him jump into the Intercontinental Championship. You at least got to give him someone. I mean, shit, at least give him damn Tenzai or someone. Hell, give him Tenzai.
Well, see, the problem is they saying that he don't know how to work in the ring. It's like because he injured folks because he's sloppy. The last person that was sloppy, what's his name?
Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, Mr. Kennedy. He was sloppy too. Mark Henry sloppy in the ring. So they and then with him having so much power, they're scared that he might injure one of the top talents.
Okay, then I understand that, but why they give it to the Miz then? Why injure Miz? Miz.
No, Miz deserves to get injured. Yes, he deserves to get injured.
No, he doesn't. I don't give a fuck what no one says about the Miz.
You're gonna give a fuck. You're gonna give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, sir.
Yes, you is gonna give a fuck. Miz deserves to get injured. He really does. If he faces Ryback, he's gonna get injured. He's scrawny, bro.
Why put him in that liability? Okay, we're gonna put you there, but you're gonna get injured. We already know this, so you're gonna be a liability to get injured. Why do that?
Why not? Shit. I mean, come on now. When you're in the WWE, you need to take risks. Getting a clothesline from hell and getting your head chopped off. I mean, hell, you're doing it for the company. Woohoo!
You're doing it for the company. Okay. So him winning the title is like, okay, you won the title. Now we're gonna get you blocked off by Ryback. Ryback shouldn't get a title shot until he actually has a good ass feud.
A good ass who?
No. You're making him you're making him Goldberg. You're actually making him Goldberg, be real. And it's ridiculous how you're making him Goldberg, because Goldberg had like 50 matches and then faced Raven and then beat Raven for the U.S. title, and then had 12 more matches, and then was World Heavyweight Championship before you even knew it.
I think his finisher is gay, to be really honest with you.
What?
That finisher is gay. That fallback slam, I think it's so gay.
It's supposed to be it's supposed to be Samoa Joe's muscle buster, but he's fucking it up.
He go around the ring and he falls back. I mean, come on now, I can get up from that shit.
I know, but like I said, it's supposed to be Samoa Joe's muscle buster, but he's fucking it up how he's doing it.
I mean, really, Ryback's not exactly one of the brightest stars that we ever seen in the WWE. I mean, let's be real.
Especially upstairs.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Anybody that says "feed me more" and shit, come on now, it's like talking to,
Yeah,
really?
but he's getting the crowd going with that stuff.
Yeah, I'm about to say, wait a minute. Was I watching it? Every time I watch Ryback now, I start wondering, am I watching WWE, or am I watching that the mid-90s, early 2000s Chef Boyardee commercials?
Pretty much, yeah.
With that little...
You're actually watching that. You actually are. It's sad,
it's for kids. Feed me more. Feed me vitamins. Feed me vegetables. Yeah. All that shit.
Or what's that?
Feed me Roy.
Venus Flytrap. I wanted to say Rocky Horror Picture Show or something like that, but with the little Venus Flytrap that always keeps saying "feed me."
Oh, that's Little Shop of Horror.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Little Shop of Horror. Thank you.
That's some bullshit.
No. And matter of fact, I want to say, what else pisses me off too is the fact that Ryback's been there for 2 damn months, and Ryback got a damn shirt. You got
Mark Henry couldn't even get a shirt within 15 years. That's some bullshit.
That's what pisses me off. Ryback been there for 2 damn months, and he got a shirt already. Come on now.
Yep. And Mark Henry couldn't even get a shirt within 15. That's fucked up.
He didn't get a shirt in 15 years?
Man, that nigga, this is his first shirt in 15 years, bro.
That's his first shirt. Actually, no. That's his second shirt. The first shirt he ever had was Sexual Chocolate. It was like a Hershey Kiss.
Nigga, that does not count. That doesn't count.
No,
that does not count. Hershey Kiss, man, that shit is not even a throwback, bro.
Okay, look, okay, maybe because I'm active, maybe because I'm a Mark Henry fan, you want to bash me and shit.
No, I'm not bashing you. No. See, you're a flip-flopper. You don't know if you want to be a fan or not, because your ass was disrespected by Mark Henry, so then you went on Twitter and you was blasting them, and you two was going back and forth, which was hilarious.
Okay, I'm sorry me and him were going back and forth on some bullshit. It's his fault. You don't go to little kids. It's hey, no more autographs. And you got fans wanting autographs from you. I already have my autograph from him. That's why I called him a dick. I'm like, Mark Henry, you're a dick. And he looks at me, and I wave at him, I walk off. You don't do shit to me. Oh, big motherfucking grill-ass motherfucker. Hell.
Ooh. Ouch. Okay. So before we end the show, the last thing I want to talk about is Hell in a Cell. Do you think the WWE needs to keep this pay-per-view knowing that we are in the PG era and the the Hell in a Cell is the symbolic structure of violence? So do you think
because if you say that, then you might as well take the Elimination Chamber out too.
Yeah.
You're going to say it's PG, you might as well say the Elimination.
I mean, so don't you think it's kind of contradictory, though, on the WWE's part? I mean, they say they want to make it family friendly, but then yet they have these structures like Hell in a Cell and Elimination Chamber. I mean, do you think they need to keep these structures?
No, you should not get rid of them. Are you serious? What damn pay-per-view would you have in February? Matter of fact, in March, instead of Elimination Chamber, what would you have? A pillow fight?
I mean, why not? I mean, the WWE is trying to go rated G. So I'm just saying.
Okay. No, I got you. Okay, I got you. So it's going to be John Cena versus CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus in a Duck Goose contest.
Why not?
Hold on. Actually, let's see what we can do with this. You know what? Here's what you do with this. If you want to know what you want to replace either one of those with, as far as what in between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, you know what? This we work in a championship scramble. Because after all, what does everybody usually try and do with those two pay-per-views? It's like, the one person, whoever don't win the Royal Rumble, is like, okay, they get the one title. Boom. They're already covered. So then you work in this scramble, and then it's like, all right, you get the other title.
Yeah.
I just hate the whole notion of like a pay-per-view named after one match. I always think that's just like fucking bullshit. I miss like No Mercy, Fully Loaded, In Your House, you know?
Hey, look. That was the shit.
Right there.
That was the shit.
In your house?
They should bring that back.
Yeah.
In Your House. Bring it back.
Wait a minute. Who's making calls?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, what's going? Who?
What the fuck?
What? Who called you?
My phone called me back.
Your phone called you back.
I had another call, and I clicked off the line, and then my phone just started ringing again.
And you say hello? Really?
Yeah, because my phone started ringing. I didn't know it was a ring back.
I didn't know what the fuck to do with my phone ringing. I just felt like answering the phone.
Yeah.
You know what? You idiots act like when your phone rings, you don't answer it.
I don't answer it. No,
when we're in the middle of a damn show.
I don't answer it. If I don't know the number, I don't answer it.
Talking about this is the
I thought of another idea.
Talking about this is the Marshall residence.
Hey, Chris, I got an announcement to make to everybody.
Nigga, I don't want to hear your damn announcement. I'm about to end the show. I'll just go.
No.
Go ahead.
No, this is very important. Before I go,
we got anything to do with you being a correction officer and blah, 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 blah.
It is not. No,
okay, go ahead.
It is
go
not.
ahead then. You made me happy.
I just put a down payment on my new apartment.
Nigga, you don't.
Now that's what's
up. On that note, all right.
That's what's up. They don't hate on that man. You know how long it took me to get an apartment?
Look, this motherfucker gonna sit up here. He gonna use the airtime to say, "Hey hoes, I'm getting my new apartment. Come on in."
You did right, I will.
Nigga, you don't use free airtime to be promoting your little sexual fantasy.
Hold on. All right. Let's get something serious. Chris,
look. I'll throw a cheap plug in there any damn time I please, sir.
No, you're not. You're not gonna do that on breakdown. You're not gonna do that. But it's WCC, it's Mario's brand new apartment. Excuse me?
I said WCC presents Mario's brand new apartment.
No, not at all.
Oh, wow.
No.
Not on duty.
No, not right. I'm not on
Hold
duty
on,
today. No.
Hold on, Chris. Before we really end the show, let's get back to something. How would y'all feel about the Gold Rush being a pay-per-view? Like everybody do like some championships, and then like all the winners get together. Like you have like 3 or 4 matches where everybody get into like a battle royal or one last free for all or something, and then the winner gets like the other championship match at the Royal Rumble that the Royal Rumble winner don't want.
Like World War III?
I don't know necessarily a World War III, but it's kind of like a whole gauntlet in one night.
Quest for gold.
Yeah, something like that.
Rush for the gold?
Something like that.
It could probably work.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you should better make World War III. I'm just saying that was a bomb-ass pay-per-view.
World War III?
Actually,
it was a big clusterfuck, actually.
Then that means the Elimination Chamber matches are always going to have to be for the titles if that's the case.
Well, I mean, you know, bring out shit that WCC did, like Fall Brawl, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was about to say that Fall Brawl was the shit. But it's too much like Survivor Series, but they should just like add that match to it. Survivor Series.
Yeah, but here's the thing, they're just trying to not go with the War Games thing, so because Vince don't like using other people. Yeah, because Vince don't want like no more WCW related like stuff. So.
Okay, I'm sorry. Then okay, I'm sorry. Hold a minute. What about the 3? I'm sorry about the whole WCC, about that shit. But the whole damn 3 layers of hell, like with the damn cages. That was the best match. That was the best match, I think.
What in WCW?
Triple cage? No.
Yeah, there we go.
Was it called a? Are you talking about like basically it was a cell with 2 more cages on top of it? Are you talking about?
I had Tower.
It was like, yeah. I mean, like the first one was still cage.
Wasn't it called like the Thunder Cage or something? I
don't know what it was called, but it was like the first cage was.
I think it was called 3 Stages of Hell or something like that. I know that's what they called it in the movie.
No.
All right.
No.
Well, look, y'all have a good night. I'll focus y'all later. Good talking to y'all.
All right.
Oh wow.
Okay. Good night.
That right. Chris is there.
What did I just miss?
Yeah. I was just saying.
What happened?
All right.
I missed them.
Just make sure it's still there, man.
Yeah.
There. Okay. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for coming on the show, especially. What was your name again, sir? Reese's friend?
Yeah, Jeff.
Jeff? Okay. Yeah, thank you, Jeff, for coming on the show. Appreciate it, man. Hey, tune in, everybody tune in to the Uncensored Conference show this Monday coming up. Also on Tuesday with the Overload show, Wednesdays with Rocket with Reese, and Thursday with TNA starring Mr. Rowe. And we will be back next Saturday. Tune in to the Buffoonery, which is WCC.
Hold on, Chris, I want to do one more side note. Yeah, L and Jones, just remember, me and Chris set the bar for holding the WCC championship in the fantasy draft. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, till both of y'all hold on to it, we still the better show. Just saying.
Wait, what you say you wearing a dress?
Ooh, no, that wasn't. No one's wearing a dress. Look, if you're going to get in the process...
I said the fantasy draft.
He said dresses.
Oh.
No one wears dresses. Now, if you, probably hinting that you're going to get a prostitute at your house tonight, please don't put that on the show, okay? Thank you. Everybody tune in. Everybody have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful weekend. We're out.
Good night.
Keep on slamming, everybody.
Heidenreich.